Hello, my 547 students. I thought I would take this opportunity to record a message to give you a links update as we're going into this final decision round. So let me start by letting you know who is at the top of the competition and who is really very close behind. So let me talk first about our Industry A or Industry 1. And currently in that group, we have Firm 4 that has taken the lead. And that would be Sharon, Div, Shutan, and Shamaron. But before you take a well-deserved vacation, let me just say that we have Firm 3, which is Brad, Eric, Trevor, and Zach, that are very, very close. And in fact, if I look at their momentum in this last decision period, which will be month 7, they really are turning up the speed in terms of being a competitor that may emerge as the winner. Now, that's not to say that Firms 1, 2, and 5 are not also in the running. I would say in terms of the closeness of where all of these teams are and performing in Industry A or 1, it's going to be anybody's guess, and we know about forecasts, don't we, in terms of who will emerge as the winner there. Now, let me talk about what's happening in Industry 2 or B. So there we have Firm 2, which is Michael, Dane, Corbin, and Chad, that currently are the leaders for that industry. They look a lot like what's happening in Industry 1, because in Firm 1, Alex, Sarah, and Carter are very close behind as well. I always find that with my MBA teams when we do links, that all of you are so very skilled at this point in time in managing an end-to-end supply chain that these results aren't surprising at all. So for Firms 3, 4, and 5 in Industry B or Industry 2, I tell you it's just a lot like Industry 1 in that it's going to be very difficult to determine who is going to emerge as the winner in this particular industry. I would characterize Industry 1 as the wild ride. We have quite a bit of volatility. I think that was introduced by the companies themselves and how they did some pricing and using marketing dollars. Industry 2 or B, thankfully, is a little less volatile. And so we don't see the same dynamics. And so it's going to be an interesting final report when all the teams talk about strategies and you get a chance to hear what they did. Let me just spend a couple of moments here talking about this final run in terms of months 8 and 9. Those decisions will be due on Thursday night. We refer to this as the double run. I try to convey to all the teams yesterday during the mid-cycle review how that would take place, but I want to make sure that you all understand it. So you'll put in your normal decisions like you do. Month 8 will run at 9 o'clock on the dot. Now, what we will do to ensure that we don't have people that have a fire sale that drastically reduce price or they stop ordering supplies, etc., is that we will take those same decisions for month 8 and we'll run them again for month 9. You will not have the opportunity to make any changes from month 8 to month 9. In fact, it's what we refer to it as automatic pilot. And in fact, my goal in managing any supply chain is to get as many of the activities to this automatic pilot as possible, because quite frankly, you're usually challenged during the day or any other time period to do what I consider to be event or exception management, and that happens on a continuous basis. So this will be a test to see how well you can set up portions of the supply chain to have this automatic feature, and we'll do this, as I said, in a double run on Thursday night. I hope you've enjoyed the links simulation as much as I have. I've enjoyed the team interaction and the smaller groups and getting to know you. We'll have our links debrief when we come back after Thanksgiving and we kind of reveal all. But on Tuesday, the 22nd, before we have that break, we'll get a chance really to do a course wrap-up. Looking forward to seeing you then. And as I said, it's anybody's call as to who's going to take this in our 2 respective industries.